Pennsylvania's education funding was debated today in the Capitol as Republicans in the Shapiro administration argue over funding formulas and whether the state is spending too much. Fox 43's James Corrigan breaks down the discussion of the nearly $20 billion proposed to go to our schools.
The future of education in Pennsylvania depends on how it is funded. That funding was debated in front of the state Senate Appropriations Committee on Thursday. State Education Secretary Carrie Rowe spoke about the uncertainty hanging over the heads of her department when it comes to federal funding and what the impact of the winding down of the U.S. Department of Education could mean.
Well-meaning individuals at the Department of Education just simply can't, those who remain simply can't cover the number of needs that the states have.
Funding of higher education drew the most scrutiny. The number of students has declined, and enrollment and demographic shifts are forcing 7 Penn State Commonwealth campuses to close by next year, including Penn State York. York County Senator Kristen Phillips-Hill called out education officials for not addressing these changes in higher education.
Our system of higher education is too big for the number of students that are currently going to be enrolled in higher education, and there's absolutely not a single reference to it in this report.
The state's adequacy formula for school funding was also questioned by Appropriations Chair Scott Martin, who said that equity funding for districts can overlook individual students who need greater resources than the funding can provide.
What we call is a school district that maybe people perceive and they're better off. What does that mean for the kid who isn't better off that's in that school district?
Secretary Rowe touted the effects of more than $1 billion in new adequacy funding for schools over the last 2 years, saying it's allowed underfunded schools to improve the quality of their teaching and providing more for their students.
We're seeing the money be used to purchase high-quality curriculum materials. We're seeing it be used to reduce class sizes, particularly in the K-3 area.
And with Senate budget hearings now over, negotiations will take center stage. And while these didn't have the animosity that other hearings in the past have had, the looming elections and the battle over the state's finances will surely turn up the temperature. James Corrigan, Fox 43 News.